Hey everybody, today we're going to get into how to identify supporting details in informational texts. So we'll be going through a couple examples where we're told what to look for in that prompt, and then identify which part of the passage closely aligns with the detail we're trying to support. So let's just get right into it. Move my picture down here. Okay, so we're told the following passage talks about humans who lived during the last ice age, and we're told to select the best detail to show the cold made it hard for humans to find things to eat. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're looking for something that supports how the cold affected food supply for humans in the ice age. When freezing temperatures cause ice to cover large parts of the world, this is called an ice age. Ice Age humans made warm clothes and shelters from animal skins, fur, and bone. People had to find ways to protect themselves against the cold. Food became hard to come by because few plants could grow and many animals couldn't survive. So, which of these sentences best describes why the cold made it hard for humans to find things to eat? So this sentence, food became hard to come by because few plants could grow and many animals couldn't survive. So why did we choose this one? That's because we are told directly that food became hard to come by, and we're told why. And that is because few plants could grow and animals couldn't survive easily. The other parts of this passage are important, but they don't really discuss anything about how the cold limited the food supply. All right, so let's look at another example. This text is about the life and work of Dolores Huerta. Select the best detail to show Huerta made sure that workers would not give in during a strike. Quick-witted and fiery, Dolores helped organize a strike of workers to protest low wages. If she found workers ready to give up and go to work, she blocked their cars with her truck or hid their car keys to make sure the strike was successful. Along with Cesar Chavez, Dolores helped organize the UFW boycott against California growers of lettuce and table grapes. All right, so just taking a quick look at this. Let's analyze the first sentence. Quick-witted and fiery, Dolores helped organize a strike of workers to protest low wages. So this gives us a little bit of background information on Dolores's personality and what she did. Our next sentence. If she found workers ready to give up and go to work, she blocked their cars with her truck or hid their car keys to make sure the strike was successful. Okay, so that kind of describes exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for details that make sure that the workers would not give up during a strike. So how did she do that? She blocked their cars with her truck or hid their car keys. And then the last sentence doesn't really touch upon anything that she did to make sure the strike was successful. It just adds some additional details to the content of the passage. So for our next example, this text is about the 1984 eruption of the Nevado del Ruiz volcano in Colombia. Select the best detail to show the eruption changed the shape of the Nevado del Ruiz volcano. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're looking for details that explain a changed shape of the volcano. After more than a century of peaceful dormancy, Nevado del Ruiz began quaking with tremors. Steam poured out of cracks and the volcano spit ash, turning the snow on the summit gray. A new small crater, a bowl blasted by the steam explosions, appeared inside the summit's original crater. Earthquakes continued on and off for 10 months. Okay, what do we get from this first sentence? After more than a century of peaceful dormancy, Nevado del Ruiz began quaking with tremors. So this sentence is just saying that there were previous signs that the volcano may erupt. Now the next sentence, steam poured out of cracks and the volcano spit ash, turning the snow on the summit gray. This sentence is kind of explaining the eruption itself and giving details as to what that looked like. Our next sentence, a new small crater, and a crater is a bowl blasted by the steam explosions, appeared inside the summit's original crater. So this is describing how the eruption changed the shape of the volcano, which is exactly what we're looking for. Now the next sentence, earthquakes continued on and off for 10 months. That doesn't contribute any information on how the shape of the volcano changed. So we're going to stick with the third sentence contributing to the best detail to showing how the eruption changed the shape. All right, for this example, select the best detail to show barren ground caribou are well suited to freezing temperatures. Barren ground caribou are about 4 feet or 120 centimeters tall at their shoulders and can weigh up to 300 pounds or 140 kilograms. Their short, thick bodies help keep them warm in the cold Arctic weather. Their long legs and large hooves are perfect for the long distances they travel every year. So let's think, what is the first sentence telling us? We're told that barren ground caribou are 4 feet tall and can weigh up to 300 pounds. So that's pretty heavy, but it doesn't tell us anything specific about them being able to handle the cold. The next sentence says, their short, thick bodies help keep them warm in the cold Arctic weather. That pretty accurately describes that their stature helps them keep warm in the cold weather. So that seems promising. And let's look at the last sentence before we confirm it's the second sentence with the best detail. Their long legs and large hooves are perfect for the long distances they travel every year. So their long legs and large hooves are great, but they don't contribute to their ability to stay warm. So let's go with the second sentence, contributing to the best detail, showing that barren ground caribou are well suited for freezing temperatures. All right, so for this example, we're going to be looking at the best detail to show that cuddly, soft toys were named after a president. So grizzly bears are mammals that live on land. You can tell grizzlies by the huge hump at their shoulders. This is a muscle they use for digging. Fun fact, while on a hunting trip, President Teddy Roosevelt refused to shoot an old bear. Sorry, ignore my typo. Newspapers teased him, and from then on, cute stuffed toy bears were called teddy bears. So our first sentence is grizzly bears are mammals that live on land. This is just telling us something about a certain type of bear. Doesn't mention anything about presidents or cuddly soft toys, so probably not that sentence. You can tell grizzlies by the huge hump at their shoulders. So now we know a defining feature of grizzly bears, but still we haven't quite gotten to cuddly soft toys or presidents. The next sentence, fun fact, while on a hunting trip, President Teddy Roosevelt refused to shoot an old bear. All right, so now we have referenced a president, but we haven't heard anything about cuddly soft toys yet. So let's keep looking for our last sentence now says, newspapers teased him, and from then on, cute stuffed toy bears were called teddy bears. So this last sentence is going to be our best detail. This is the only one that includes the detail about the soft cuddly toys being named after President Teddy Roosevelt. So I hope that helped, and good luck.